everyone. Thank you so much for coming tonight. How are we all feeling? Very good. Welcome, one and all, to the 8th Annual UK Regional Critics Film Awards. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's kick off and announce the winner of the first award of the evening. It's the Regional Critics coveted award for British Breakthrough Star. And the Regional Critics Film Award goes to George Mackay! Now on to the Regional Critics Second Award, which is for Screenwriter of the Year. And the Regional Critics Film Award goes to Spike Jonze for Her. We come to the first of my preview packages. This selection contains 5 films opening between now and April. First up is The Book Thief, out next month. If you've read the novel, you'll know it. It's the story of young Liesel, adopted by new parents in Berlin during the Second World War. She loves reading and steals books to share with other people, including the Jewish man her parents are hiding from the Nazis. The director, Brian Percival, is British, and there's a key role for Emily Watson as Liesel's adoptive mum. I defy you to leave the cinema without a lump in your throat after that film. It's extraordinary. Cinema is all about gripping storytelling, and The Book Thief is a brilliant example. My next pick is Under the Skin. It's another British director, Jonathan Glazer, who made Sexy Beast. Here, Scarlett Johansson stars on screen as a woman who happens to be a predatory alien, with hitchhikers in the Scottish Highlands as her prey, obviously. Next up, The Double. This is the latest comedy from Richard Ayoade, who made his movie debut a couple of years with the absolutely brilliant Submarine. I think we can all agree. The Double is about Simon, a shy young guy whose life is wrecked when his doppelganger shows up, and as luck would have it, he's the exact opposite. Outgoing, confident, brilliant with women. Jesse Eisenberg is perfectly cast as Simon and the mysterious twin, and Oscar nominee Sally Hawkins is in it too. Then, of course, Andrew Garfield, Britain's very own Spider-Man, leaps back into action in April in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. This time, thanks to the sinister Oscorp, the new villains are all far more powerful than he is. So for that reason, I'm ready. Finally, British acting royalty Anthony Hopkins, Ray Winston, and Emma Watson all appear in Noah, which sets sail in April. Back now to the Regional Critics Awards. The next category is Best Actress. Which leading lady's performance over the last year shone out from the pack? An extremely tough call, but let's see who the critics voted for. And the Regional Critics Film Award goes to Cate Blanchett. Let's move straight on to this corresponding award for Best Actor. And the winner is Chiwetel Ejiofor. To unwrap my next preview package. This is a handful of films coming this spring. First up is Calvary, which reunites award-winning actor Brendan Gleeson with writer-director John Michael McDonough. Their last collaboration was the wicked Irish comedy The Guard. In Calvary, Brendan Gleeson plays kind-hearted Father Lavelle, who realizes something is badly wrong when his life is threatened during a confession. Next, Marvel's latest X-Men blockbuster called Days of Future Past, in which the future, not only of humankind, as if that wasn't scary enough, but also mutant kind, faces grave danger. This one brings together the stars of the early X-Men films, Patrick Stewart, Hugh Jackman, Ian McKellen, Halle Berry, with the younger cast of James McAvoy, Jennifer Lawrence, Michael Fassbender, and Nicholas Hoult. If you love comic book movies or action cinema in general, this one is for you. Next, a couple of family choices for the May half-term. There's an animated movie version of Postman Pat with the voices of David Tennant and Stephen Mangan as Pat himself, who enters a TV talent competition. This is the most amazing thing you've ever heard. Who enters a TV talent competition. And that leads me to none other than Pudsey, the dog movie. Pudsey, the lovable pooch from Britain's Got Talent, stars in his own Hollywood adventure. And David Walliams provides Pudsey's voice. Finally, in this section, we have Maleficent. This is a spectacular fantasy a dark twist on the tale of Sleeping Beauty, the wicked fairy godmother who casts a spell on the lovely princess. Maleficent is played by Angelina Jolie as you've never seen her before. The movie was shot at London's Pinewood Studios and reaches cinemas in May. So let's unveil the 5 public vote categories and who this year's winners are. The first public vote is for best visual effects, as much an eye-popping part of the unique cinema experience as the big screen itself. This vote was supported by Empire Cinemas, and the Regional Film Award goes to Gravity. The second public category is for animation, and the Regional Film Award goes to Frozen. The next public vote, because of course the cinema is a shared experience, is for on-screen duo. This vote was supported by MoviePreviewNetwork.com. The Regional Film Award goes to Emma Thompson and Tom Hanks, Saving Mr. Banks. Public vote number 4 is for British Film of the Year. This category was run in association with BT. The Regional Film Award goes to Philomena.
I'm so proud that our work has been recognised by this wonderful award. Thank you very much. It means a great deal to us. Thank you very much.
The final public vote is for Blogger of the Year. The Regional Film Award goes to a man from Northampton. It's Ryan Lambie of Den of Geek.
Blimey, thanks.
Let's now unveil my third and final movie preview package, which covers 4 titles opening in the summer. First, it just wouldn't be summer without a Tom Cruise blockbuster. In 2014, it's Edge of Tomorrow, a huge sci-fi adventure in which Tom is a soldier fighting aliens who gets caught in a time loop on his last day of service. It was filmed here in the UK. Look out for a spectacular sequence shot down the road in Trafalgar Square. Next up, a movie called Belle. This is based on a true 18th century story about a mixed-race girl born as the illegitimate daughter of an admiral in the Royal Navy. An amazing British cast brings the ultimately inspiring drama to life. And then it's time for a laugh with my third choice, the movie version of Mrs. Brown's Boys, which opens in cinemas in June. Mrs. Brown's Boys was the most popular TV show on Christmas Day. My final pick is Jupiter Ascending. This is a 3D sci-fi adventure from the Wachowskis, and it too was made here in London. Mila Kunis is Jupiter, nice ordinary young woman with a slightly unusual name, who finds that her destiny lies out among the stars. Okay, let's complete the Regional Critics Awards. As I mentioned, the 2 prestigious final categories are Director and Film of the Year. The critics got down to a short list of 3 brilliant contenders for their Director of the Year. And the Regional Critics Film Award for Director of the Year goes to Alfonso Cuarón, Gravity.
Alfonso's based here in the UK and has probably made more films here in the UK than he has in Mexico. He's delighted to receive this award, and I have a speech from him. The film was produced and shot and post-produced here in the UK, and I had the privilege of working with hundreds of talented British artists, and I share this with every one of them.
That brings us to the final award of the evening for Film of the Year, and the Regional Critics Award for Film of the Year. 12 Years a Slave.
I will survive. I will not fall into despair. I will keep myself hardy till freedom is opportune. I was a free man. I'm not a slave.
Many congratulations to everyone who won. The regional critics have made some superb choices in a year with a particularly broad range of outstanding films.